Well, hello everybody. I'm sure you are all here to learn about the 60-day weight loss challenge. Um, I'm not going to keep you for too long. I'm just going to go over briefly what it's about and how it looks and why it's different than any diet you've ever done. First of all, it's not a diet. I just want to say that it's a pretty simple process and it won't be like anything you've done before. So you're not going to have to go and buy a whole bunch of food and throw a bunch of shit out of your cupboards so that you won't eat it. You're not going to have to count calories or count points, or you can stop eating any of your favorite things to eat. And I know in some of the comments in the posts, the Facebook posts that I've done, people are asking, well, can I drink wine? And yeah, you can drink wine. The basis of this program and the reason it's been so successful is it's a lot of mindset work. It's thinking differently about food. So what we go over is we look at where you're at now, we look at the results you want to create, and then we look at all of the obstacles and create strategies for those obstacles. And we ask a couple of really good questions. So week 2, we look at the cause of overeating. We go over a whole one size doesn't fit all. And that means when it comes to creating like a protocol, and we go over the terms over hunger, over desire, and we also look at the role of hormones and how they attribute to us not being able to lose weight and why we're gaining weight. We also create a protocol. What that means is it's not scary and it can be fun. You create it. I give you the guidelines for creating it, and you create a protocol that you will stick to. Okay? So you're not going to put a bunch of stuff like, I'm only going to eat lettuce with a squirt of lemon between 3 and 4 p.m. every day. I promise you there's nothing like that. If you're like, hey, I'm going to eat this at this time and this at this time, you put that on your protocol. And here's the key. You do not eat off your protocol. Okay, so you stick to your protocol. And if you eat off of it, I'm going to explain that in a little bit. And so then we go over the importance of commitment and how we can have some mindset shifts around this. And I also teach you how to allow and process feelings. Most of us are emotional eaters, and we are eating so we don't have to feel something, right? Because we're avoiding. So, or we're bored, or we're like, for example, we're feeling lonely, so we'll just like eat the donut or eat the chips. Or even if we're like, hey, it's a celebration, I feel great, I'm gonna celebrate by like eating a piece of cake, right? So I'm also gonna teach you how to allow urges and unlearn desire. I have a few very useful tools for this, which you will love, and you're gonna get amazing results. So week 4, we look at making decisions ahead of time. The reason we do this is we want to retrain your brain because we're used to like instant gratification. And so if you are going to eat a piece of cake, you are going to decide to do that like 24 hours before you do it, and you write it down. You don't have it unless you put it, in your exception eats and making decision. And that leads me to the next part, the exception eats. We go over that and we make exception plans. I'm also going to show you how to plan for difficult situations, right? So when you're at a party and there's birthday cake, I keep going to cake. I love cake. So if there's birthday cake and you want to eat it, and you don't, there's all these social norms, or you just don't say no to it. But I'm going to teach you how to do that in a very loving way. I'm going to teach you how to, like, if you eat off your protocol, I'm going to teach you how to deal with that so you don't beat yourself up and create more shame, which puts you in this crazy spin where you just keep eating and you think you failed, so you binge eat for a week. You're not going to do that. I'm going to teach you to not do that. I'm also going to teach you about well-being versus false pleasures and a whole bunch of other really good stuff. And we're going to really dig into your existing beliefs around food and eating. And we're going to look at where those beliefs come from, right? And we're going to challenge them, and we're going to create new beliefs around our food. And I'm also going to teach you how to believe something that you don't yet believe. There is going to be a lot in this 8-week challenge, and I know that the one-on-one sessions, I'm only offering 15 of them, and they're booking up quickly. There are a few spots left. If you're up for that, I highly recommend going that route. You get personal coaching with me. I'm trying to think what else to tell you. I mean, if you have any questions, I'll be live to answer all of these questions on my Facebook page. We couldn't, for some reason, get it to go live, so I made it a pre-recorded video, which is kind of cool because anybody and you can always go back and watch this when you want. So any questions you have, just drop them in the comments and I'll get back to you. And if you're really on the fence about it, and you're like, I don't know, I'm just gonna say, make the decision. The most powerful thing that you can do in life is make a decision and just do it, right? There's nothing for you to lose here except like some weight and like toxic thoughts around dieting and weight loss and body image. This program is about so much more than just dropping the pounds. You will drop the pounds, but you are going to gain so much more self-love and acceptance. Okay, I love you all, and I look forward to you joining me in this program.